from the westernunion.com VIP Lounge.
Yo, DC with you, of course, right here in the westernunion.com VIP Lounge. I got Michael Venom Page in the building. What's happening?
Yes.
This Saturday. Saturday. What's
Can't
up,
wait.
man? You looking at 12-0, brother. What's going on?
Yeah, it's a normal, like I said, it's a normal day at the office, man. I just come, entertain, and go home.
Okay. It sounds easy when you say it like that, but it doesn't look so easy in to get out there in the ring. I've been doing martial arts for a couple years, you know what I mean? I did it competitively back in the day, just got back in this year, beginning of this year. And it looks really easy standing outside of the ring, but when you get in there, it's a completely different thing. Just kind of, I guess, tell the folks out there how you prepare for it, just getting in there. Because it can't be just as easy as, I'm here, it's over, and I go home.
It actually does feel like that sometimes because a lot of the hard work is done in the gym.
Right.
So the grind really happens where people don't really see. The stuff that people don't see, I'm in there day in, day out. That's where I get hit lows. That's where I get taken down. That's where I get submitted. That's where I get just beaten up.
Right.
Walk limping home like, I got to go back and do this again tomorrow. But yeah, coming here, it's an easy day. It's 15 minutes of work. You know what I mean? Potentially 15 minutes of work.
Right. Because, you could, hit somebody in the head with a knee and then you could just be going home after that. Potentially 15 minutes of work. But it's not, like you said, of course the hard work is done in the gym.
Yeah.
But getting in there, what are your thoughts, I guess, going into the fight? Are you really just thinking execution, how to do things, or are you intimidated at all still?
No, I go for the enjoyment factor. That's me. I always go in there and have fun. I feel you're at your best, you're at your most confident, you're at your most calm. You can think clearly when you're having fun.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's what I mean. Time flies when you're having fun. That's that common saying. And it really does fly. 5 minutes in a cage doing MMA training it feels like how is it not fight? How is this not over yet? But when you're enjoying yourself, when you're not putting too much stress on yourself about the win and this and that, it seriously does just go.
Okay. So going into your 12th fight.
Yeah.
Going into your 12th fight, is there any difference you feel like you're coming in on this one than you did on your first fight?
My first fight, it was completely different because that was the first time I was being nervous like that, to that extent. Because before then I was doing kickboxing and I started at such a young age. You don't have those kind of pressures.
Right.
Then when I got to the point where you would feel nervous, that kind of nervous for a fight in terms of I actually scared that I'd lose. I was already good enough. I was already more confident in myself for that. But this is the first time I've come to something completely different, completely new, and I didn't know what to expect of myself.
Right.
So I was ridiculously nervous. But the second that bell rang, I was just like, this is me, man. It's
time to get active. I've been training for this. I've been working at this.
I'm at home. So this 12th fight, it doesn't steer different. It's the same thing. I feel more at ease now because I'm more confident in what I can do when I get in the cage.
Okay.
And I'm just confident in myself, confident in my abilities. So I just go in there and enjoy myself, and you've seen the results of me enjoying myself. Yeah,
you've definitely thoroughly enjoyed yourself. You know what I mean? Because it's a 11 and a goose egg that's on your record right now. So it's not like it seems like you going in there and you're doing, like you said, you're enjoying yourself, but you're really doing kind of going in there like whoever you're facing is light work. It's
a show to me. It's a show to me. I never underestimate my opponents. They all are talented people. I know they're working just as hard, but I just feel like I'm on a different planet when it comes to this game. The style's completely different. People don't see what I do anywhere else apart from in video games.
Right.
And I'm inspired in a different way, and I know I can go in there. Like I said, if I'm going in there and I enjoy myself, it usually means problems for the person I'm fighting.
So let's talk about this. I think a lot of people think about the training that goes down for you to even be, in a place where you're 11-0 in Bellator, and you got 165 coming up on Saturday, and could possibly be 12-0 moving forward. Let's talk about the training, because I think people don't necessarily. They don't see that. They just see you get in the ring and get active. You know, so what is do you eat a certain kind of way? Are you out every day working on it? What does that mean? What is that for you?
Yeah, you gotta breathe it. Basically, it's got to be in your blood. So, like I say, when I'm saying we're always at training. Training is just I'm going from home to home, and then from home back home.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's what it feels like. The people there, your brothers and sisters, like it's another family to you. And
Right.
yeah, you go in there, like I said, even with the training, the training for me is a bit more frustrating because I'm a bit of a perfectionist. It's like, I want to get this right and I want to get that and I want to
Right.
be better at this and I want to be better at that. So that's where I get all my stresses. Like that's where I'm more stressed out, should I say, because I'm just always trying to execute the right things and do this. And because I'm constantly inspired by something, I'll see something in the movies,
Right.
and like a Jackie Chan movie, and I'm like, I'm gonna try that. I have to try that. And I go back to the gym, try to kick, and my coach is like, oh, what the hell is that?
Right.
Now?
What is this guy trying to do?
But he's a scientist as well, so he'll see that and be like, okay, let's see if we can make this work.
Right. Like
And,
if you're gonna do it, you could do it this kind of way because
Yeah.
that other thing you're doing might not necessarily be it.
Exactly. So he'll clean it up. I'll come in and like, oh, check this one out, and I'll do something crazy. And he just rolls his eyes. He's like, okay, look, let's put like a jab in front of that, then do this, and then do that, and then you can try and do that,
Right.
that move.
Because
So,
it's not about the game, right? It's about practice.
Yeah, no,
you know,
100%.
It's definitely about sitting in there and working on
Yeah.
form and working on execution. And then
100%.
by the time you get to the fight, like you're saying,
Yeah.
you get in there and you're like, yo, I'm having fun because all of that other stuff was. That's when I was beating myself up in my head. That's when I
100%.
was going through a whole bunch of stuff.
And I feel people add that kind of stress to themselves during the fight. And this is where you end up making a few more mistakes. And,
Right.
you get hit by that shot that you probably don't normally get hit by. And that, you see fighters after the fight that, they're kicking themselves because I don't normally do this. But it's because you wasn't enjoying yourself. You wasn't relaxed. You wasn't free of that stress. You're still trying to be a perfectionist when
Right.
you should have done your training already. Your body should just be flowing now. You're in there, just soak up the lights and just have fun.
All right. Michael Venom Page in the building right now. We're in the westernunion.com VIP lounge. Shout out to everybody watching out there on Facebook Live and, watching us on YouTube and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So just going into this fight, because your opponent isn't here, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you're going to be able to have words prior to Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
but what advice would you give your opponent going into this fight on Saturday?
The same advice I give to someone going on a roller coaster ride just before they're about to go on. Just enjoy the ride. Enjoy it. You can't do anything. Once you're buckled in, you can't do anything until you get off. So
Right.
just try to enjoy it. That's the same advice I give to him.
All right, and to somebody who is out there and watching this fight and watching your road so far, who's inspired maybe to take that same road one day, what would your advice be to them?
It's not an easy thing. Like a lot of people, again, from the outside looking in, there was I could do that. No, I could hit that person.
Right.
Like it's there. Everything's made to seem easy from that final view. But
Right.
it's the backstage stuff. It's the stuff that you don't see that you need to put your time into. And there is a lot of effort. And like I say, sometimes I'm going home feeling battered and bruised, and I got to get back up again the next morning and still feeling the same, probably worse sometimes, and go back to training. And it's those days where you have to keep mentally strong and be like, no, I've got a goal in mind, and I'm driving towards it. This is what I need to go through to get there. So it's just not easy. So if you're going to do it, just understand that it's a difficult road that you need to push through. But if you can see that goal at the end and you say to yourself that it's worth it, then you got to keep grinding.
Tight. Michael Venom Page in the building right now. WesternUnion.com VIP Lounge. Make sure you check out Bellator 165 on Saturday. Grab your tickets, Ticketmaster.com. Appreciate you for coming through, brother.
No problem, man. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, man.